The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Bull Bear Nadex Options Hour. Brought to you by Nadex. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648 or internationally at 727-873-7618. The Bull Bear Nadex Options Hour. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. Appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, we have the Dow Industrials up 8, NASDAQ up 6, S&P's flat. Gold contract down $1.40, trading at $12.06 an ounce. We have silver flat, $14.14. Light sweet crude, $68.65 a barrel. Notes and bonds. You get the 10-year note down 7 ticks, 119.06. 30-year off 25, 142.12. King dollar up 218 ticks, 94.315. The euro's at 116.69 to 1 U.S. dollar. The yen is out here at 112 to 1 U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. So we got a lot happening. You got the hurricane coming in.
Yeah.
In our situation, Massachusetts, folks, if you hadn't heard of this yet, I mean, it's pretty intense that you had 3 separate towns up there getting basically, the houses were getting blown up by natural gas.
Yeah, I believe it was Lawrence, right?
Andover and North Andover,
yes.
Right. And that is so far out, it's pretty amazing.
Let's just touch on it because it really is, and it speaks to infrastructure, right? It speaks to these types of issues. So federal investigators out there, so Mass State Police, 39 incidents on the network in Lawrence, Andover, North Andover, Thursday. And so what was going on is you just had explosions all over the place, unfortunately. I'm not sure how many people they talked about. Yeah, one person was dead.
Poor
I saw
kid died.
At least.
I know.
Such a shame.
And the way
Hopefully
that
everyone's
happened, unfortunately, is that he was in his car outside and the freaking house blew up and the chimney went on his car.
Bummer.
Yeah, amazing.
To say the least, right?
Yeah.
It's like, so quite a scene. You know, quotes talking about it literally looked like Armageddon, and I can imagine you get that many explosions in basically a residential neighborhood. Not basically a residential neighborhood.
Yeah, exactly.
So hopefully everyone and the people injured out there are okay, and they make a recovery. Pretty remarkable, ridiculous, remarkable.
You know what's strange about the story? Actually, folks, that I think that this is where, when you just brought up the infrastructure thing, this is going to be a service deal. And the reason I'm saying that, or speculating that, the actual company, right, they need a new public relations person, because the company here is saying that they're going to investigate it, right? But the investigators aren't going to be there till noon today.
Sure.
Okay.
So that's the NTSB that we're looking at there, which is National Traffic Safety Board.
Oh, okay.
Not the company.
Okay. I see. Yeah. I guess that's a big difference. Yeah. Because it seems to me noon today. This thing was happening.
I would agree.
When I got off the air last night.
I would agree. And the reason why they're probably at noon is because that's the national.
Yeah.
They're probably flying in literally from Washington or wherever they're based.
Right.
Yeah.
I can see that. No doubt.
Yeah.
And of course, we're gonna, that the folks down in South Carolina, that's gonna be that's a water wind issue. That's a problem.
All across the news today. I was watching just some of it. They get those reporters out there, of course, as it's rolling in there right now. And we'll pull up maybe some pictures of the storm because it's really that East Coast band, right?
Yeah.
It's the eastern side of the storm that's going to be the most aggressive with it. So that's not quite over the shore yet, and that's where you might see the most of the rain, the East Coast, because it's all kind of whipping, and that's where a majority of the biggest rainfalls and so forth, and it might just stall. So it's in the early stages of what's going on out there. So hopefully they stay safe as well.
Big time.
Yeah.
Market-wise out here, bottom line is that this S&P, we'll see whether, I'm not sure whether the SPY got there yet. I mean, this thing's trying to test the ties. No, look at this. It's going to be really weird if it can't make it. You're talking about 291.74, and you hit 291.23.
Okay.
If we go to this.
You said, what's it doing today? Is it up? No. Oh, it's down. What's going on?
Yeah,
The world has changed. Okay.
So Telray, folks, it actually opened down 20%.
Wow.
You know, but big deal, right? You know what I mean?
I guess.
It traded to a high yesterday of 127, opened today at 100.
Yeah. And we're basically back to just the opening mark of yesterday.
And if we go to Canopy, we take a look at Canopy, CGC.
I think CG, you're doing GCCG.
Thank you. So, Canopy.
Yeah, they opened lower and sparked a little higher today.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, that opened big lower.
Yesterday,
$40. Opened at $40. Now it's at 45. Now, what's going on here is that here it is right here, travel bans. Okay, so right when I was getting off the air last night, what you had coming across the tape was that potential travel bans. So U.S. traded stocks of Canadian marijuana companies tumbled after a report that pot industry workers and investors could face a lifetime ban on travel to the United States. With Canada's legalization of marijuana set to take effect next month, the U.S. Office of Field Operations Executive told Politico that the Customs and Border Protection Agency will continue to apply long-standing laws treating marijuana as a banned substance and industry participants as traffickers. Facilitating the proliferation of legal marijuana industry in the United States, where it deemed legal or Canada may affect individuals' admissibility to the U.S. Todd Owen, Executive Assistant Commissioner for the Office of Field Operations, told Politico. So that's pretty intense, man.
It is pretty intense.
I'm trying to figure out what. So I understand the concept. You know what I mean? That it's still illegal. So if you're a trafficker in another country, they're not going to let coke traffickers in and all this stuff.
Yeah, the easiest example to understand it is if you had a country like some third world country producing heroin, and you said, oh, well, it's legal there. But guess what? It's not heroin, and you got to hold the politicians in this country accountable because that's a shame.
Oh, it's insane. What I'm trying to figure out is this. Like when I saw that, I said, okay, so what happens when you're a worker in California and you're a worker in Colorado?
That's a great question.
You know what I mean? It's like, okay.
Well, that's why there was so much fear when this administration came in with that regard. Because you have an attorney general who's the country's top cop who thinks that marijuana is the devil's drug. And guess what? Those things matter. So we'll see how it matters here.
And then what's interesting there is that in that statement there, they said investors also. So
I agree.
So if you buy a pot stock,
everybody in the den better watch out.
Does that mean? No, I know.
We laugh, but guess what? It's a reality, man. I'm not chuckling because unfortunately, you're talking about lifetime bans on travel. You're talking about potential jail time. You're talking about being locked in a box by the federal government. So it's a real deal, man.
Pretty wild.
It is pretty wild.
877-927-6648. And folks, if you haven't test driven yet the Nadex platform, great time to do it. Come over to our website at TFNN. You'll see the banner on the top of the side. Hit the banner, bring it up. They'll put $25,000 of paper money into your account. And Bitcoin, okay? So, you know.
It's been a pretty tame week for Bitcoin, all things considered.
It's a tame week. Nadex does have the weeklies as well as the monthly spreads, and
they sure do. So there's your Bitcoin chart. A little bit of volatility. When you put this on, let's put it on a daily, as you were doing. And so this was last week, when you really saw that acceleration where Goldman shut down their potential trading plans. But in terms of this week, pretty tame week, all things considered. This, again, going back to September 5th. You put it pretty tame, you know, all things,
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back.
Just cricket.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com. Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now up 10. You get the Nasdaq up 10. S&P's are flat. Gold's down 480. Let's go over to that gold market and see what they're twisting that gold market.
A little bit of volatility today, yesterday, right? Same deal, yeah.
They just don't stop, man.
Yeah.
They being just sellers.
No, the market, right?
It's the bulls. Well, the bears have had their clutches on this market for quite some time.
They sure have.
Now, that being said, this is going to get interesting, okay? Because what we have here is this: is that this is trading right into where we went topside on Friday. The bottom of that is 1201. We just hit 1202.60, and this is where the battle's going to lie out. You know, so coming to a Friday, it's a big deal. We go over to the dollar index. What you're going to see is that the dollar did have volume on the way down yesterday. You rejected lower price out here today. Now we're rolling over. We're rolling from the September contract to the December contract today. So what you're going to see is that, see, this is 13,000 contracts, and if we went back and look at the September, you get 4,100. Okay, so the roll is happening right now. And when I look at it at that aspect, we are into this bar. We came into this bar with volume. It was this on the September is 18,000 contracts, I believe. Yeah, 18,500.
Okay, that's the low kind of there. Is that what you're?
Yeah, just the last
what day
August,
just August
28th.
Okay, yeah.
You know, and the real number or the real bar you want to keep your eye on is the June 14th. The high of that 94,605, and let me go into this the December one, because that's the big strength inside the dollar, and that'll be tough. That's going to be tough to break down. Inside the It's 93. What is it? 93,995.
Correct. Yes.
And you can see we went to 93,920.
Okay.
So that's the battle.
That is.
The battle's right there, man.
There it is.
No doubt. I know. We have a Tiger Dollar sale.
We sure do.
Okay, so we're going to go through this Tiger Dollar sale, folks. This is, we do this a few times a year now. We are launching a new website.
Yeah, it's kind of double announcement, right?
It is a double announcement.
We had talked about it briefly, so not to confuse the two. This sale running through this weekend. It'll run through Tuesday. You can get up to a 50% bonus on your Tiger Dollar purchase. And those Tiger Dollars, if you're a current subscriber, it's almost a no-brainer. You get some Tiger Dollars. You can apply them to whatever subscription you have, add those savings. If you're thinking about subscribing to anything, they never expire. And so that'll run through this weekend. And then we're going to get everything all ramped up through next week. And then the following week, September 24th, being a week from this coming Monday, we're going to launch the new TFNN website. Should be pretty seamless in terms of it'll be a great new website. But you're going to TFNN.com. It'll just be a new revamped site. Should be easier for subscribers, a little bit simpler to navigate for everything going on. A little bit better for mobile use and all that good stuff in terms of just your account management and so forth. And
so what we're also doing, folks, is giving you a shot to get these Tiger Dollars, because we know we're not going to have Tiger Dollars for sale for the first month.
Yeah, so what's going to happen?
Tiger Dollars are good all the time. We have that figured out, but what we don't have figured out yet is that how to basically do the Tiger Dollars, and right? I mean, that's the reality.
No, we got to figure it out. So it's going to take, let's backtrack. We have everything figured out, for sure. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause new orders. Okay? Because the system and the database. So the best way to do it, we said, why don't we do a nice sale now? Because we're going to transfer all your Tiger Dollars to the new system, and we just want to make sure we pause the system of new orders while we get the database correct. We got it all figured out, man. So that is the best way for just us to see things going, and it's a great way to kind of celebrate coming into the new website, right? So you get your Tiger Dollars. We'll be transferring those to your accounts. You'll basically have your new account at TFNN, whether it's ob1 at TFNN.com, right? You log into the new account, you'll get your Tiger Dollars. Whether you purchase 1,000, you get 1,300. Those 1,300 are available in your new account. They get added, whatever. If you have a balance right now, that's, of course, they're all going to be honored. And the best part is, the new system is going to work even a lot better with those Tiger Dollars.
Yeah, you should see it.
It's going to be an automatic withdrawal, as in, any subscription you have. If you have 1,500 Tiger Dollars in there, it's immediately going to be pulled out. You're going to be able to see those transactions over and over. We're excited about, man, for sure. I know you are. I am. The whole team.
You did a great job.
No, you too as well, man, for sure. So check that out. We're running that through this weekend, and then we're going to get ramped up through next week, and then Monday, September 24th.
Bingo.
Everybody will pull up that TFNN.com site. And we'll be rocking and rolling, man. You got it, totally.
I've had the site for a long time. I have to take a couple pictures of it.
Yeah. And it's served us well, and it's time to catch up with technology.
No doubt. Totally. No doubt. 877-927-6648. If we go take a look, the strength versus the weakness inside the NDX 100. Dolby came out with numbers last night. That's up 3.5%, 879. You get Align Technology up 2.8. Shire is up 2.8, and NVIDIA is up 2.4. Costco's getting hit in the downside. That's down 1.8%. You get Kraft Heinz off 1.3. Vodafone is off 1.
What's going up? Excuse me, with Costco this morning.
Let's take a look.
An earnings deal or news deal? It's quite a number in terms of almost 2%.
Yeah. So down $4 off the highs. Let's see what they have to say.
Downgrades.
Okay.
So Wells Fargo downgrade, I see there talking about it may be as good as it gets. And I wonder, just thinking if that maybe had a little bit to do with, you saw Kroger taking quite a hit yesterday.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
And Amazon has been in the Whole Foods business for, over a year now?
Right.
And so maybe that's where some of the analysts are saying, you know what, like it's coming right now.
Starting to hit.
Right? Yeah.
Nike, I believe, went to a new all-time high yesterday.
Okay.
So that shook that deal off in a second.
83.90?
83.90.
We get there today, 83.84 today, so 6 pennies within it, yeah.
Look at that chart.
Quite a number for sure.
2009, Look at it. Yeah, so it's a 10-bagger. Well, it's 10 years, too.
Yeah.
9 years. $9.53.
I was just going to say, you jump over here. Where are we? 21.27, and that's about 6 years ago.
Yeah.
3 or 4 bagger. Not bad.
No, I know.
Selling sneakers. Selling sneakers at what, $150 a pop though,
Yeah.
right? $200 a pop now probably. I don't even know what those new Air Jordans, whatever it is, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Big numbers.
Yes.
Let's go to Bitcoin again for a second, because what you had, there's so many stories out there now with Bitcoin, and we'd gone through the Citigroup deal that they were making derivatives.
Yes.
Okay, and now Morgan Stanley's going to make derivatives.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the amazing thing about this. I think people are really going to get to understand more what an actual derivative is if they're trading the Bitcoin market, because it's so wild that when you think about it, that people are trading Bitcoin so they could trade Bitcoin and be digital and anonymous and a lot of different reasons.
No, right.
Now it's just going to be like it's just
unregulated would probably be the best, right? Like unregulated, no, and now
now it's just going to be a trade. Okay, where's it going? Do you know what I mean? And that's just air. A derivative, that's just air, and you're going to be backed by Morgan Stanley. I mean, that's how these things work.
See what happens.
Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get 'em, folks.
Many of our new listeners have heard about The Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live, and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive The Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on The Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
folks. Dow Industrials up 17, Nasdaq up 19, S&P's up 1. And if you happen to be in Florida, folks, okay, we got elections coming up, and we want to talk right now something that's on the ballot.
Yeah, one of the amendments. So I believe it's Amendment 13, all right, and what this speaks to is the greyhound racing.
Right.
And so, you know, and it stretches beyond Florida in terms of, you know, people talk about this regularly across the country. It just happens to be going on right now. It's going to be on the ballot in November. And so what it speaks to is banning greyhound racing because of the conditions they go through and because of the amount of dogs that actually die, which is remarkable. I had no idea myself. I've played poker at some of the dog tracks around Florida.
Right.
So the way it works in Florida is that they have a lot of poker rooms at these gambling establishments. I've never really bet on the dogs, but they have them. And I'm more in tune than most people, and still I'm completely unaware of how harsh these deals are. So under breaking news on the front page of TFNN.com, we just have a link up here, protect dogs, yes on 13. So this is the key here, right, is that the Amendment 13, you would like to vote yes if you want to ban greyhound racing. Okay, so you want to vote yes to pass the amendment to ban greyhound racing.
And it's the ban specifically to gambling on greyhound racing, too.
Exactly, exactly. And so this is an organization, protectdogs.org, and, you know, there's a video over here. I encourage people to just get informed. The most important thing in any election is to vote. I believe in the people in the area. If everybody votes, we'd be a lot better off. So get educated about what's going on, get educated about the candidates, about the issues on the ballot, and, you know, take a few minutes to watch this video. And I think that it's tough not to feel, you know, for what's going on if you really and to finish. So what it talks about is that every 3 days a dog dies just in this state. When you extrapolate that across the country, it's pretty remarkable. You have over 500 dogs just over like about a 5-year period that have died. And that doesn't even speak to the fact that these dogs are in tiny cages. They're not let out at all. So watch this video and get informed, and I encourage people to vote yes on that amendment come November.
You know, on the other side of that, folks, if you Tommy and I were both. He's really familiar with it now because that's where the poker rooms
They
are,
have a poker room. That's what I know what you're going to say, dude. The Hard Rock's an amazing. The Hard Rock's a much better poker room. Just so, because there's a lot more gambling. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm familiar with it because I used to go to the dogs all the time in Boston because it was Revere. Okay, so the deal that is pretty wild here. Okay, the other side is saying, okay, there's going to be a job loss and all this. There's so much gambling. We have such a
Florida has a thriving gambling industry.
Totally. It's totally changed, folks.
Massachusetts has casinos coming in. Okay, so I understand the concerns, and I can relate to those concerns if you're in that industry. Those jobs will go somewhere else, and the poker room at, for instance, Derby Lane is going nowhere. Okay, just so that is, and they So
and if you go to a dog track now, there's hardly anyone there. They're going out of business anyway. So
and
just put them out of business.
Poker runs 20 hours a day at the Greyhound, and those races don't run. So I tried to research the valid points from the other side, and I believe they have very little credence to actually things going on, and it's just greed on the other side. And when you see that type of harm going on in those animals, and just the number of deaths every 3 days, just in the state of Florida, that a dog has to die for that type of deal, I am not okay with. So I hope people get educated on that deal. So it's Amendment 13 coming up in November. Vote yes on 13, and let's help those dogs out, man.
Yeah,
totally. And we'll talk about that a few times as we get up to that November.
Look at those dogs.
Right? They're awesome dogs.
I used to gamble on them all the time.
Yeah, no. And, we're supposed to progress as a society, right?
No, totally.
So that's what, it's like, and we do. But this is one of those moments. Let's progress as a society.
So picture this, right? This is the 7th German Shepherd I've had. I mean, you go up, I love animals.
Exactly.
It's like, it's crazy when you think about it. It's like, well, are you kidding me, man?
Exactly.
And you don't even... I didn't even think about it growing up. But the reality is that when it is in front of you, that's an important deal. Man.
Exactly.
It's really important.
I agree, man.
So check it out, folks. If you're in Florida, listen,
Right. I'm sure it's an issue in many states, right? It just so happens we live in Florida. It's on the ballot come November. It was a battle just to get it on the ballot, but it is going to be on the ballot. And just right under breaking news at TFNN.com, you'll see that link. You can watch that video, get educated, get involved. And no matter what come November, folks, get out there and vote.
Right.
That's the most important thing to protect in whatever you want in life.
Right.
Totally.
No doubt. No doubt. 877-927-6648. Let's go take a look at the silver market. So they hit both of them yesterday. Silver's still really hasn't shown the strength that gold has. You know, that being said, they whacked it anyway. Yeah, silver's teetering here, man. You know,
quite a downtrend.
It is.
I mean, gold. Yeah, it's not surprising with where we've been, but pretty when you put it on that.
Yeah. So today we're pulling back. It's tremendously lighter volume. So that's the only positive I can see in here. You know, seriously, you're down hard on the
September 4th.
Yeah, that's 141,000 contracts. We tested that with 81, and we'll see how this is going to shake out today. If we're going to get in there for the test or what. The GDX. We take a look at this GDX here. Now, the GDX is a good setup. I like this setup. I mean, why I like it, folks, is that you had the big sign of strength on Wednesday, got a little bit higher yesterday, but you're backing down today with tremendously lighter volume. That's what you want to see.
Sure.
That's what you want to see. This is it's a decent setup there.
How about some of the tech stocks? What's Apple doing today? Apple's been on a little bit of a roller coaster. Of course, we had the big keynote on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I got to watch a little bit of that. I was running around doing some work from home. Always interesting, as in just Apple does a great job.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get a watch?
I think I probably will.
Okay.
I might let the
first ones come
hysteria come out, and it's just a battle. I guess they're already, you know, push dates are until in October or something like that. So I'll let, you know, the first orders go out. Maybe then you can just go to a store or something and grab it, and that way I'm not the complete fanboy. I don't need to place my order, pay for it, and wait 7 weeks for it to arrive or something like that. You know, but
oh, listen to this.
Okay.
I don't mean to.
No, you.
So. Folks, I work out with Nico in the morning. He does the show here.
Yes.
But this goes to Tesla. He canceled his order.
Did he?
And now listen to this. It's not just a cancel. Okay, this is a trip, man. Because Musk came out with this about something about his the servicing of these accounts.
I saw that yesterday.
So listen to this. As to getting your $1,000 back, right? This is how it works, right? You can get it back on a debit card. You can get it back something else. Anyway, he said he kept trying that. The bottom line is that if you just want the check, it's 60 to 90 days. Now,
can you imagine? Go ahead.
60 to 90 days.
On how much money they have on those? Right. Go ahead.
It's on $1,000, and that's what he said. He says, yeah, they want the interest. But where I was going with that is that I think that stops people from saying, even give me the $1,000, because imagine people that they wanted it, then something else happens. Say, oh, I need the $1,000. Well, you go over there trying to get the $1,000. You want to check it 60. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to do it or not.
I hear you.
You know.
Yeah.
But
the other side of that is they might say, oh, well, that's nothing like I signed up for. You give me my money back right now. I don't care how long it takes, because now you're telling me I can't even get my deposit back. When initially, part of the attractive part of it was, put up your $1,000. You want the car, you can get it, or you can get your $1,000 back whenever you want it.
Right.
And now it's like, oh well, we'll get you that back when we get you that back. And this just never ends, right?
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow's up 24, Nasdaq's up 26, S&P's up 2.5. Come right back.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's Nadex.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. No matter what kind of trader you are, 2018 is a great time to try out a subscription to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report. Whether you just plan on diversifying your portfolio with some exposure to gold and gold mining equities, or you're a gold bull that sees 2018 as the year of commodities, now is a great time to sign up for the Gold Report. Tom O'Brien publishes his Gold Report every Monday morning before the market opens and covers a variety of topics including gold, silver, platinum, copper, the XAU and HUI, the dollar, bonds, South African rand, as well as more than 20 of the most actively traded mining equities. Start your 2018 off with a bang and sign up for the Gold Report today. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. For all the details and to start your subscription right now, visit the front page of TFNN.com and you'll find the Gold Report under Investment Newsletters. David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now up 14, Nasdaq up 21, S&P's up 1.5, and this whole thing with the legalization in Canada very well may turn into a big deal. We'll see. So you know, we talked about the. Oh, here, let's go to our man Paul and Henderson.
We're gonna jump around. Perfect. Let's do it.
Hey, Paul, what's going on, brother?
What's happening, gentlemen? Happy Friday, guys.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, man.
Let's make it a great weekend, man.
We're going to make it a great weekend. Are you guys going to be safe out there? Is this storm going to impact you guys at all?
No, we're very lucky. Yeah, we might get some bands of rain, but we get so much rain here anyway. We're very unimpacted, fortunately, in this one. And just
our man John Logan's gonna
send him some white light. He's up there in North Carolina, and they are taking a grunt of it as well with a bunch of tigers.
Bunch of tigers. I know Terry's up there in Charleston.
That was crazy. What you guys were talking about, these natural gas houses exploding, or I've never heard anything like that. That's pretty intense.
I was talking, of course, many of my friends are still up there, and if they're not up there, we all grew up there as you, and so we were chatting in our group text last night, and just your mind's kind of blown, right? And it wasn't even pun intended, where it's literally you can't even comprehend that just houses are like blowing up in neighborhoods to the tune of like 10s, 20s, 30s, 70 of them, and it's almost, I don't want to say, might be fortunate there was only one person that passed away for what it sounds like is going on up there. And the videos and the descriptions of literally Armageddon carnage, just remarkable. And hopefully they really look at what happened and make sure that that kind of thing does not happen again, because Massachusetts can't be the only area that that might happen in if that's what's going on.
I remember, when I was a kid, so picture when I was a kid, we had coal bins still. Like, there's still coal going on when I was a kid. So you had coal, oil, and that's when natural gas first came in. So when it first came in, everyone was really scared of it.
No, I bet.
And it also...
They probably should have been, right?
That's right.
So, yeah.
And they didn't figure out till after a little bit that they had to put a different mixture inside the natural gas so you could smell it.
Okay.
Because that's that smell you smell, and they put that in there, okay? So the natural gas companies got over that because it was much cleaner than oil or,
all that soot of the coal.
And then when I heard it last night, I says, you got to be kidding me.
And what they were talking about last night is that people were instinctively, and I would probably do the same, shutting off their natural gas valves and so forth, and it was a pressurization deal, so that's actually not what you wanted to do, because then you cause more pressure.
It was the main, they think it's the main gas.
Okay.
And it was a pressurization deal. That's somehow,
pretty remarkable, man.
Crazy.
Yeah. So back to
normally
electric.
on a Friday, we would be talking about crypto, but I had to call in and ask you guys because with all the news surrounding Tesla, Elon Musk, there was a huge IPO. I had talked about it a little bit last week when I called in. The ticker symbol is NIO.
Yeah.
And it is the Chinese competitor to Tesla. So, man, I had an amazing trade on this thing. I jumped in at the IPO. Just at 650.
Good for you,
at
man.
the close. I took a big chunk off this morning.
Good for you again.
I should have done it after a pre-market because it hit 1450 pre-market. I still have a position on, and the volume is just amazing. I mean, yesterday it did over 150 million shares. Today already has almost 100 million shares.
I heard Jason talking about this morning.
Is there anything on the fundamental side that you see that makes this IPO look interesting to you?
It's a $12 billion company, so I like that in terms of it's not like a 5 or dime right off the bat.
Right. What I would do, I would call in. Jason was talking about this morning on the show. I'd call in and talk to him. He has the data on it. He was talking about.
Okay.
He was talking about my understanding. I believe what I heard him say is that they only had 11 dealerships.
Okay.
So there's a difference, but he has the actual data on this thing, man. I'd call in and talk to him because he was talking about this morning.
Let's see if they have anything on here for the revenue. Yeah. So I mean, what we can see second quarter, I think that's a real number, right? Because it's in yellow in terms of 46. They're showing 46 million. I don't know. Is that U.S. dollars? Is that because it's a Chinese company? Yeah.
Maybe in one. Yeah. Well, I'm not.
Cars look pretty sharp. I'll tell you that. They look sharp.
Yeah.
Oh, listen, it's
and they're a $12 billion. I mean, I lend a lot of credence. Many times we have people call up about the smaller gold companies, right? And I'm always saying if it's like a $75 million, $100 million gold company, just really be careful because if it was that great of a deal, any type of fund would just come in and buy it all. Not the same here. This seems pretty legitimate. We talk about $12 billion that's U.S. dollars for sure that this company is valued at, and it even went from $6, it was still at $6 billion. So they must have something going on in reality there. Pretty, and that just speaks to what we talk about with Tesla. Same thing. Competition is coming, man. That's the scariest part if you're a long-term believer in Tesla.
And what happens with this particular equity too, I think Jason said that Tesla sold 15,000 Teslas in China. I'm not sure whether it's last quarter or last year.
Okay.
Right. Well, this is a China company. So bottom line is that now they're going to get big competition there too.
Yeah, and as I think we all know, in terms of China might favor a Chinese company versus a company like Tesla in terms of favoring somehow in terms of the regulations and so forth, especially if some trade wars escalate, and that's one of those areas. So people are always talking about, right? We can put tariffs on $500 billion worth of Chinese goods. Chinese goods cannot put tariffs on U.S. goods. What can they do? They can do stuff like this, where they start giving advantages or disadvantages to specific companies.
Even bigger ones. And
well,
they will.
I mean, you're talking about Apple, you're talking about, but this is just something to keep in mind where, they just shut down Tesla. Boom, there you go.
You get yourself a new day trading stock, though, Paul. That's for sure.
We need more.
It's
interesting.
It's going to be, well, I think, we'll see how it all shakes out, but I think it's going to be an amazing day trading stock because just since we've been on the phone here, it's up about 70 cents. And it's low price. You could go in with, and the volume's massive, so you could go in with quite a few thousand shares.
That's right.
It's very liquid.
Super liquid.
And be in and out quick.
And what?
Fast.
Yeah, you're so right, Paul. Because what does happen with what happens, folks, is that when you get liquidity, that's great, and you get a low price, and the first couple days, everyone's already made money.
Sure.
Then it's like, okay, we get action.
They have profits to play with, right?
Let's get it going. And then everyone's hoping for, a pullback in the morning. Do you know what I mean? So that we can trade the thing again. Do you know what I mean? So
I mean, look at just from this the opening bar? Yeah. Wait, no, is that the closing bar yesterday? No, that's the opening bar. Yeah, we're up there at
1380.
1380, down to 922.
Yeah. That's action.
Back to
you buy 10,000 shares. You buy 10,000 shares at 922. You're only putting up half of that.
10,000 shares. We can start with 1,000, but
yeah. Well,
no, I hear you. You're right.
On a day trading account, it's not even 50. You get they're going to let you leverage up. So it's like
keep yourself protected.
No,
before
yeah,
I know you can get that leverage, but when the stocks, just move 30%, if you're leveraging your trading account, it could be gone.
Right.
As long as you're managing your risk and you're buying, at specific points, you go in with 10,000 shares. You don't want to buy at the high, or you got to manage the risk properly, and you could put on that type of size.
Yeah, and it's nice that it's a $12 billion company, so it's not like it's just going to go to zero.
Right.
It's not like it's going to.
That's a big deal.
It is.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
No doubt.
If this thing gets above this 1350 today, man, it might take off going into the close and into Monday. But
I agree, because you don't know. You've seen these cannabis stocks; they just keep going up every day. This could be one of those deals where they, just like our conversation, they'd start saying, you know what? This is going to get priced like an early day Tesla, except in China. And if that happens, watch out.
Yeah.
Hey, gentlemen, have a great weekend. It was very great talking to you guys again.
You too, Paul.
Thanks for calling in, man. Great to talk to you.
Have a great one. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back.
Are China A shares hot or not? If you trade China A shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A Share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
I'm certain you are or strive to be one of the best at everything you do in life. It's the most common trait that we tigers and tigresses share. If you're looking to become the best of the best when it comes to managing your money, let me teach you to do what most wealth managers tell you can't be done, which is how to time the markets. I'm Steve Rhodes, author of Mastering Probability, and for the last 12 months, Timer Digest has been tracking my newsletter signals, which have earned me the ranking as their #1 market timer in the nation for the S&P 500 for the last 12, 6, and 3 months. Timer Digest also ranks me as the #1 market timer for gold as well. The fact is, markets can be timed, and I'll teach you the exact set of tools that I use that has transformed me into one of the best at what I do. Sign up for Mastering Probability today by clicking on the newsletter tab on the homepage of TFNN.com and get immediate access to workshops where I take you step by step how to use an extraordinary set of tools, as well as provide great market calls too. Sign up today.
TFNN has put together the finest programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 8 hours a day, starting at 9 a.m. as Larry Pesavento kicks us off with Trade What You See. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. Swim lessons from TD Ameritrade Think or Swim is now at 11 a.m., followed by Basil Chapman at 12 noon. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN.com, educating investors. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's up 23, Nasdaq's up 17, S&P's up 1.5. If we go back to this Canada legal weed deal, folks, okay, this is gonna, if you are in Canada, you really want to read through this so you can understand what the law is in the United States, because Tommy and I were just reading through this a bit, and so this is I'd say that the bigger deal goes like this, is that if you lie, what this board of folks are saying is that if they ask you, have you smoked pot, and you lie, that's a crime in the U.S.
Let's go one by one. The guards have a broad power to ask questions, number one, when you're crossing the border, right? And then as you dig down to this, a lot of people don't understand that they're still going to have problems after legalization. Those risks include people at the border towns. You're crossing over there all the time, right? Yeah. The rubs, it's illegal to have smoked the drug in Canada before October 17th still, right? Because that's the legalization. And then where were we here? I want to get that exact quote we were looking at.
It was up just a little bit further. Was it? Yeah. Right after that.
Okay, I think it might have been.
So what happens, folks, is that if...
So here, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, working or having involvement in the marijuana industry where it's deemed legal in Canada may affect your admissibility, and I think it was maybe even lower. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
So bottom line is that just make sure you understand. Well, stay off the radar. That's what this article's about also, folks.
I'm looking for it. And we'll talk about this more because it's going to get talked about because unfortunately it's the type of deal.
If they start, I mean, it says 16% of adults in Canada are users.
Yes.
So that's, I'm sure there's probably that many in the U.S.
1 in 8 Canadians use cannabis, and 400,000 people every single day are going back and forth. So it's quite a number.
Stay right there, folks. Got Fast Market coming up next. Then we'll go to our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, Steve Rhodes, Dave White. I'll be back this afternoon. Thanks, pal. Thanks, man. Wow! Go get him, folks.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.